Reading by Design is more than just a curriculum. It's an entire journey.
I feel confident that I'm going to enjoy it. I notice the movements that you have for the vowels. I think that's a good thing for kids because they do like to be active and it helps them to remember things also. And the sing-alongs that you have with the alphabet, I think that's a great tool to help kids remember. And the other thing is that there are children who don't learn, you know, other methods, but the best method for some of them is active learning. And I appreciate the Reading by Design kit for that.
With over dozens of hands-on activities, games, and resources, with Reading by Design, you get to choose your own path. No matter what choice you choose, you literally can't go wrong because the done-for-you lesson plans actually match the build your own lessons. Your day starts off with an optional prayer along with an optional Christian read aloud. Once that's over, you get to dive into the scripted done-for-you phonemic awareness warm-up. Thus, making sure that your children master letter sounds. Then you get to spend the bulk of your day in song, spiral review, and of course, dozens of hands-on activities. On top of all the engaging resources within Reading by Design, there are daily, weekly, quarterly, and even yearly assessments making sure that children actually master all of the skills.
I'm definitely reading them for myself. You are amazing. You need to be writing books and poems and everything. You need to be putting yourself out there.
Oh my goodness, I cannot believe that Reading by Design, for the most part, is done with phase one. Like, can we just give God some praise for that? I don't even know where to start with this. Now, currently, I've been doing the same thing with my Four Corners game. And that's the game where each corner of the room is labeled A, B, C, D, and children get to walk around the room. That's another set of 30 digital learning games that I have to create. So y'all, this is taking up a lot of time. There are scripted lesson plans that has everything laid out for you, but then there's also a week at a glance in which you get to create your own lesson. So there's both of those aspects and components to the curriculum. I've been in the middle of doing that as well. I'm really excited. I also have a cold, so you just have to ignore the stuffiness because it is like all right in here. I'm so congested. So I began this journey about a year and a half ago. I knew for a fact that I was wanting to start doing my own phonics curriculum because I kind of already had everything. I've been already making all of the activities since my daughter was 2. To give you like a timeline, she is now 6. Okay, so 4 years of making these activities. So about a year and a half ago, I was like, okay, I'm gonna start, doing this curriculum. Didn't know where to start. Like, where do you start with all of that? But then I was like, Asha, you've done this. You do this with other people's materials all the time. This is what you do. So anyways, so began to get a layout, plan, the whole shebang. Okay, so it has been an extremely long month, 2 months, 3 months, whatever you want to call it. When I tell you it has been a journey. It has been a journey. Oh my goodness, it has been a journey. It has been a journey. That's all I can say. It has been a journey. Have you ever thought you were prepared for something? You have put your all into it. You just knew you were above and beyond prepared. And then right when it came time to do the thing, you realize you're not prepared. Yeah, that's what kind of just happened. So over the summer, I ended up pre-selling Reading by Design. And if you have been under a rock or you just really don't pay attention to anything I do, Reading by Design is phase 1 of my new curriculum. It is a phonics curriculum, seamlessly integrating faith and phonics. Now, it does come with a physical kit along with all of the digital resources you need to teach phonics for the entire year. So phase 1 deals with alphabet recognition, sound recognition, and alphabet formation. And so in the kit, this is an example of a small group kit. In the kit, you have all the things you need. All right, so it comes with the flashcards, the dot-to-dot paint, sand, dry erase markers, good job, Play-Doh, and even these writing sticks, because they're all a part of the main activities for the curriculum. It also comes with sand trays, dry erase boards, and sheet protectors. All of these things are actually included within the done for you lesson plans inside of the curriculum. So you know what I'll do at the end? Look, at the end, once we get everything we need to get covered, I'll actually go through the curriculum, show you a little bit more about what it entails. But first, I have to get some order to this chaos. So I wish I had like my own warehouse and all of the other things, but that costs money. So let me just kind of explain what I've been doing over the last few weeks, and then you're going to help me clean up this mess. I ended up pre-selling Reading by Design, so shout out to everybody who pre-bought the curriculum. And over the summer, I trained them on how to use the curriculum while I was simultaneously creating all of the digital resources. Now, part of the digital resources also included all of the done for you lesson plans. That means I had to do a lesson plan for every single day of the week, 5 days a week, for 30 weeks. Plus, I did 27 intervention lessons for kids that don't quite master a skill, plus 26 enrichment lessons for kids that do master skills. So anyways, I was pretty busy this summer doing all of the digital resources. Then in August, I ended up doing all of the extra bonus resources. So within the curriculum, it does include some Christian read-alouds. Those are like Google Slides that have the lessons all done for you. It's completely scripted, as well as phonemic awareness warm-ups. It's like a 3 to 5 minute lesson on sound manipulation, and those are scripted as well. So your girl was busy. Then in September, I was trying to get all of the rest of the boxes pre-made so that I can finally actually launch the curriculum. I've been making Play-Doh, I've been filling up sand, I have been making my own dotted markers, and it has been a very busy week. Shout out to one of my dear friends. She came and helped me, and it has been quite an experience. Now, these are all the boxes that are pre-made and completely done. I thought I was going to have dozens and dozens ready. However, I was able to have 6 individual kits and 4 small group kits, which means I have a lot more work. I ended up running out of sheet protectors. So, your girl is not done like I thought I was going to be done. So needless to say, I have a lot to do. And to be honest, I cannot live in this mess anymore. We pulled out everything. We had all of the materials, trying to get all of the products together. Needless to say, we have been working. And while it may look junky to you, we were working, y'all. We were working. And so I still have all of these boxes, like all of the boxes you see behind me are missing something. So I have to put some order to this room and get ready so that it can be organized, where once I get the sheet protectors, I can finish making the rest of the boxes and get all the other materials together. Oh, and I also forgot to mention, we have also been cutting, laminating, and getting the flashcard kits together, because the flashcard kits are actually done by hand. Okay, so I was able to get one more individual kit made, giving me a complete total of ready to sell 9 individual kits and 4 small group kits. Now I just have to get some more sheet protectors and possibly some more dry erase markers for the remaining empty boxes.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on
Okay, so the room is clean. Praise the Lord. I still have the sheet over the couch because everybody keeps coming in here sitting on it, and it's a pink couch and y'all making it dirty. So we're keeping the sheet on the couch. But other than that, I feel so productive. Thank you so much for cleaning with me. I'm about to eat and work on the curriculum a little bit more. So far, everything's done, but I'm needing to solidify possibly getting the hardback books. And so I'm trying to do my research, finish up additional pages to put in the teacher edition, and so forth. So let me just share with you a little bit about the curriculum so you understand fully what it is that I'm talking about, what it is that I'm working on. And of course, for those of you guys that are teaching alphabet recognition, sound recognition, you need this in your life. So check out down below in the description so you can check out all about Reading by Design. So remember that Reading by Design is 2 portions. You have the physical box or the physical kit that you have seen me gather all the resources for. And that kit just simply allows you to do the lesson plans without any obstacles coming in your way. But there's a full ton of digital resources and training. In the course, there are trainings to teach you everything you will need, whether you have years of experience teaching or this is your first time ever. You have everything you need. So it starts off with a welcome and just understanding the backstory of why teaching children letter and sound recognition is so important. I then go over the entire curriculum and how to use all of the resources, and then how to set your goals so that you're maintaining and hitting all of your data-driven goals. Then you'll begin to start implementing Reading by Design. The wonderful thing about the curriculum is there are 2 paths that you can take. You can do the done for you lessons, or you can choose your own path. And so the curriculum is designed to fit both options. And so I have it broken down in here, which option you choose and everything you need to be successful in the path that you choose. You'll develop a routine, and then you'll begin to administer an assessment. I'm all about data-driven instruction. So within the curriculum, there's a full training on how to administer a diagnostic assessment, or just simply an assessment that will tell you wherever a child is, what letters or what letter sounds they are struggling with. All of that information is right here in front of you. Then there's a total breakdown of all of the lessons and activities. There are hundreds of activities included in the curriculum. Because every single lesson starts off with a really engaging hook, there's an entire training on just simply teaching a hook. After the hook in each lesson, there's also a sound review that will allow you to do spiral review, or just simply reviewing all of the letter names and letter sounds that a child has already learned. And then, of course, there are activities. Woo, woo, woo. The great thing about this curriculum is that every single lesson includes 2 hands-on activities per lesson. This is where that physical kit comes in, because you're able to reuse a lot of the hands-on activities and hands-on resources that are included in your kit. Within the trainings, I actually teach how to use all of the hands-on materials that are included in the kit, and how these materials build upon the activities that are included in the curriculum. And because this is a data-driven curriculum, there is some independent work. So there are worksheets that go along with every single letter, and these worksheets repeat daily and weekly, allowing children to actually master all of these skills. The trainings allow you to have everything you need, no matter if you're doing the done for you lesson plans or if you're actually creating your own lesson plans yourself. Also embedded in the curriculum are set review weeks that allow for mastery of all of the letters and sounds that have been taught so far. I've already mentioned it, but that does include phonemic awareness warm-ups, and these warm-ups are literally scripted for you. And so each day you go over the beginning sound, which all you have to do is read the bottom of the screen and click next. And then it kind of builds upon that. So then you have the middle sound, the ending sound, blending sounds, and then there is day 5, which is sound manipulation. With sound manipulation, the kids are segmenting, substituting, and just reviewing the learned sounds. Once again, if you have no experience in the classroom, no experience teaching, no background, that is perfectly fine. All you have to do is read the bottom of the screen. And then the same is true with the Christian read-alouds. Within the Christian read-alouds, every day there's an introduction, vocabulary. Then on day 3, they actually get to read the story. Day 4, they comprehend the story. And then day 5, they do some kind of application of the story. Each story is already done for you. All you're doing is reading the bottom of the slides. And then, of course, there's additional curriculum resources. When you download the curriculum, you will get a file that you can save on your computer. Of course, once you choose your path, you get to choose between the build your own lessons or the done for you lessons. And then when you're in there, you have everything you need to easily implement the curriculum.
Now that we did this, let's trace it up in the air. Can y'all say trace it up in the air? Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
I wanted the curriculum to be centered around mastery. So oftentimes we see children learn these basic early literacy skills, but yet they come away from it and they have all of these learning gaps. This curriculum would be actually designed to be able to allow children to master those basic skills like letter and sound recognition. And so that's where I wanted to focus on. So I've probably been working on the learning games as far as like a focus for about 10 months. All I did was create all of the learning games and all of the hands-on activities. And then I began to switch into actually doing the lesson plans and all of the other things that come around with the curriculum. The moment I knew that God was like really moving in the curriculum is when I had a discovery call with a potential client. And I'm on the call with her and I was like, you know what? You need this curriculum. Like, that is what you need. And she was like, oh, sign me up. I mean, at this point, it wasn't done. All I had was the games. It hadn't been laid out. It was just like an idea. And she immediately went ahead and bought it, pre-bought it. And so then I was like, I'm about to pre-sell this thing. And so began to pre-sell it. Everybody's like, oh, this is great. And so now it's not even on pre-sale anymore. It's open to the public. And I just want to take you behind the scenes, what I've been working on.